Found in the Journal of Samot Smoothskin. I need to chronicle the events of my life. Someday, when this war is over, some may wonder why I did the things that I did. I would like to explain in my own words. I'm not sure where to start. I am human. Though I was raised by the piglins in the Castle Blackblood, they were never shy about reminding me how fragile my small body is. From a very young age, I was prodded and tested, the brutes trying to learn how the demon man could do the things he did. They had somehow learned of Indirium and attempted to create their own, but I believe the corruption of the Nether ruined it. At some point, they gave up on creating their own demon and sent me to the mines. For 10 years, I worked in the mines, my muscles growing strong and my mind even stronger. It was there everything changed. And welcome back to the Realm of Vasten, episode 2. Man, some stuff has changed. It's been a couple days since I was able to log on here because I've been playing the modded stuff and really having a great time, and it is time to get serious about this season now. These roads are finally done, so you don't have to walk very slowly through Soul Sand. What a nice change that is. Ooh, someone rated a bastion. That's very nice. Oh, cool. Yeah, I like that. I like putting the name of who did that up. Cool. Anyway, I am headed back to the Basalt Delta because, get ready, that's going to be really the only place we hang out this season. Again, of course, I'll get distracted by other things, but that's the goal. Anyway, that's the goal, is work on the castle and the storyline. So in today's story, we met, now I haven't recorded yet, so I'm assuming in today's story, we met the narrator sort of our story, and we're going to build his home, his nether home, his piglin tower where he lives, and sort of tells his story. So that's going to be the goal. So how are we going to build a tower here in the Nether? I'm going under the assumption that there's not a giant castle here built yet, although, like I say, it's been a day and a half or 2 days, so very potentially there is. No, it looks okay. All right, so you walk in through here. All this looks cool. Okay, everything is good. Let's head up and take a look and see how much stuff is done. Okay, nothing. No one's done any more digging since I was on last, which is, totally fine. But I still have haste. So since I still have haste, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to dig this portion out, and we're going to put the first tower of the castle here. And I have an idea for the build of the tower that I think is going to be really cool. Oh boy, these guys, man, their reach is extraordinary. So I have an idea for this first tower. I think it's going to be really cool, or maybe horrible, because it's going to be well outside my normal sort of comfort zone. And that's the beauty of it, but also the kind of scary part of it too. So let me kill these magmas, dig a little bit, and we'll see how much I can get done. I guess first thing is I need to stop by the library, and I need to get more stuff. Okay, so I need Unbreaking 3 for my I'm going to trade in one of my things for a new pickaxe, because I have 300 points. So I'm going to get a new pickaxe and a new shovel. So actually, I'm not going to need that. I should have done that first. Let me go do that first. All right, then. I actually don't remember how much stuff costs. An Unbreaking 5 pickaxe is 200. Oh, an Unbreaking 5 shovel is 125. And I only have 300. Well, a pickaxe is more important. Okay, so we're gonna get a pickaxe, and then unfortunately I'm not gonna be able to get a shovel, so I'm gonna have to use diamonds, which is no big deal, but I have to use diamonds just to make a new make a regular old shovel. So I'm gonna need to get the books for to round out these pickaxes and the diamonds. What's this pickaxe? Oh, weak. Okay, yeah, so I need to get some stuff. Mara's online right now. I just talked to her, and she said the library is stocked, and if she has all the trades for 1 emerald, so she said if anything's out, just tell her, and she can just pop on and do a few 1 emerald trades. It is pretty sweet. But regardless, it's time to go back to the library and do some work, okay? Man, to get all the books that I've been putting on here, it takes a lot of levels. We're gonna be here for a little bit. Oh baby, this digging process is very slow, but I did get my 4th netherite scrap. So what that means is, that means I can upgrade my one of my 3 pickaxes with my first in Java netherite pickaxe here. So we're gonna do it. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, that's gonna help with the digging and also losing my stuff, because believe it or not, I actually died for a 4th time since starting this project. Let me bring you in just a little bit. I just showed you a little bit of a time lapse, I think, just a little mini one. I'm trying to experiment right now, and it might be working. It's really hard to say. I don't think that it is, though. I don't really know the mechanics. Yeah, it's definitely not working. The mechanics of Minecraft mob spawning very well at all. And I thought, well, what if I AFK'd in the end with my camera account, Mr. Wigglewaddle, and at the Ender. So there's like hundreds of Endermen in the Ender just standing there, right? Doesn't seem to help. I guess different dimensions have different mob caps, so well, boo for that. I maybe he could AFK somewhere in the Nether, maybe something. I don't know. We've debated maybe name tagging a ton of Nether mobs and seeing if maybe that helps, but I think we need like 70 mobs name tagged, and that will kill all the other mobs. Like if you want to do a gas, or if you want to do whatever, if this area is loaded, then that would kind of kill all that. So I don't know the best solution. Okay, believe it or not, I actually got the big bulk sort of this just massive dig done. Now, it's not all done by any stretch of the imagination, but a big part of where I want to be working is done. So, my plan is going to be to sort of work over in this area first and foremost. Let me get to a little bit of a safer place here. Up here would be perfect. Okay, this little platform. This little platform is going to go away as well, but I've been using it as sort of a landing site. So this, you can see how deep it is. This used to go basically connect to that area right there, and this is where I want to build part of the castle, right on this little plateau right down here. This is going to be the beginning of it, and it's going to all connect. Now over here, if you look, can I get over here? Yeah, I think I can. Yeah. Okay, if you look over here, you'll see this is Juxie's area for what he's going to be working on. And it's going to all be one castle. We're just all building sort of together. So I'm just going to move over here, and maybe we can get like Callus or someone, or someone to sort of build like in this area, and then we're just going to connect them all together. So I'm going to be kind of watching Juxie and see the style that he develops on his part, and hopefully he's watching the style that I do, and hopefully Callus will come in and work on that. And anyone else who wants to pop in here and work on the castle, hopefully we'll just all sort of come to a sort of mutual decision on how the style is going to be. And it shouldn't be all the same, right? It's not going to be all the same, but yeah. So let's go down to this little area. Can I land on one of these? Yeah. Okay. So while I still have my haste beacon, I'm going to do a little bit more terraforming, because I want to get rid of this lava, and basically I want to flatten these tiers. I'm going to keep them as tiers. Meaning I'm going to, boy, this is so dangerous. It's so dangerous here. I'm going to keep them like this area up here is a little taller than down there, but I do want to flatten them a little bit so I have a place to sort of start the process of building. I think it'll be very cool. So all this lava got to go. It's got to go away. More if for nothing else than just my sanity of I cannot die in lava for a 5th time in like 3 days. I can't do it. I'll go nuts. So yeah, so all this stuff is getting eliminated, and then we're just going to flatten this part. So I'm going to have part of it up here, part down there, part over there. Yeah, it's going to be great. But I got to flatten something. So let me flatten this, and then we'll come back and talk layout. Okay, I think that I have this area basically set up to a place where I'm good with it. This may go away, that may go away, I'm not sure. We're gonna lay out just a basic idea of how things are gonna go. Now, here's my plan. I have a plan that there's gonna be a bridge that's gonna lead over there. We can't build over there until this part of the roof is gone, but see how nice and tall we can build right here? So this way we can start building, do some episodes while we're building and stuff, but then also work on continuing to grind over there. You know, but yeah, it's going to be awesome that we can actually lay out, you know, such a massive, I don't know, like a massively tall thing, even though it's probably not that tall, but all things considered, I think that it is as tall as it's going to get, because, you know, okay, so there's two things. Let me kill these dudes, and then we can actually talk. All right, there's two things interfering with the height. One is, that's the ceiling. That's pretty tall. That's pretty close to bedrock. It's probably a few blocks lower, maybe 10 blocks lower, but still, it's up there, you know? The problem is that I want to have this there. I want to have the main lava lake down below the castle, right? I don't want to have this, I don't want to dig this down so we can get some extra vertical height, but then have this right on the bottom. I think we'd lose a lot there, right? So, what I've been doing here is I've just been trying to make some of these very flat, for that way they can be sort of retaining walls that are going to house different things. So the first thing probably to do, let's just build out another netherrack for right now. The first thing probably to do is going to be, we're going to have to mark out the main bridge that's going to get over here. We're going to do probably like an arc, little arc bridge that's going to go over to this part here. So let's say that the bridge is like here, and I don't know, like, let's do something like, let me build this up just a hair. 1, 2, 3, this could all change later, but something like that, I think that could be kind of cool. So let's build this out for right now, just so there's a way across. I'm trying to build out of this so it blend. It's really funny. I want something that won't blend in that much, and so I'm using netherrack in the nether. It's weird, but yeah, clearly basalt or blackstone, which will probably be made out of, or something similar, would blend in a lot in this biome. Okay, so there's the bridge. And then the next thing we gotta do is we gotta lay out where the basic roads are gonna be. So I want to get to probably right where that thing is going to be the peak. So what we'll do is we'll split up the road. So we'll have one road that's going to go this way, right along the edge here. I think that'll look nice. So we'll go along the edge to here. There'll be a building here. Then we'll come over here. Maybe underneath something. And then this is where we'll then go sort of up, if you will, like something like that. We'll do some sort of stairs or something there. So that's one way to get up. The other way, we'll go over here and do something along these lines. So we'll go along here again along the road, but then here probably maybe right into this tower, and that will be up. Yeah, that would kind of work. Use the tower for stairs there. Yeah, that would be kind of cool, I think, actually. All right, so that's the basic plan for the thing. Now let's start laying out some houses. I'm gonna go grab a block that's not netherrack for this. Let me get one. All right, let's build this thing. So I'm thinking maybe we'll put a gap or something. There may end up being like houses or something up there. So for right now, let's just put a little gap, and we'll just go up something like this. I'm just going to do a shape that's going to take me right up to the edge. This blackstone brick, ooh, it is a beautiful block, man. It's so nice. Okay, so this will be nice and big here. Get rid of some of these guys, and we'll bend it in here, something like that. And then this will probably have to be a little bit. Let's move this just a hair. Did I not pick it up? Okay. Let's move this just a hair in, something like that. And then this can be like right here. So that'll be good. And then what we'll do is we'll do the same size as an outcropping here. So that's just very helpful when you're doing something like this. In, and then we'll come out like here. Maybe something like here, actually. Something like that. I think that works really well. Okay, so that's the idea of what we're going to do. We're going to lay out this whole thing, all these different buildings, and then we can start addressing builds, basically. We'll put one back there, put one up there, put one over. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And then we're just going to work on connecting it all, okay? Let me lay it out, and then we'll talk. So I got the bottom part here laid out, and it's not bad. It's not bad at all. There's a couple things that I think I need to change for like the second floor, do like a little bit of a landing area, things like that will come in time. But I'm coming up with a plan here because I want this to be very tall, and you can see I've already set up, what, 7 different buildings maybe, and they're all pretty small. So what we're gonna do is it's gonna be the opposite the way you usually see a castle, which I think fits perfectly for the Nether. There's going to be on the ground floor all these little buildings with little like passageways to go around, but they're going to start connecting. Like this one's going to connect very low, this one will connect a little higher, this one will connect higher yet. This one that I'm going to do up here next is going to be probably the biggest one, and it will connect all together. Then as we go up, we're actually going to get flare sort of out and go right into the ceiling. So it's not going to be an upside down building. Like I'm not going to do an upside down roof like a V going that way, but sort of architecturally, I think it's going to be kind of an upside down building. I think it will be really, really cool. So here I've laid out a couple stairs. I've laid out a stair here, a little stair there that's actually going to go over to that tower as well. That tower is probably going to go up to the roof as well. I think it's going to be awesome. Yeah, let's see. Let's lay out this last building. This one's going to be the biggest one here. I think, unfortunately, I think this thing right here has got to go, and my haste buff is over. So I'm going to have to dig it out by hand, which blah, blah for that. But yeah, I think it's got to go, unfortunately. And not only that, but I'm like out of durability. So let's take this down real quick. You know, it's a funny thing. This season. In other seasons, I've had a really set idea of what I wanted to do once we start the season. This one I didn't. I really didn't. I knew we were gonna build the Nether. I knew it was gonna be sort of weird and kind of demented builds and stuff. But I didn't have like an image in my head, you know? And now, since I've been here, since I picked this location for the beginning of my part of the castle, all of a sudden the imagination is rolling and the ideas are flowing. This is going to be spectacular, and I finally have kind of an idea. So I traded a bunch of basalt. Man, we are swimming in basalt for andesite, and I think that's going to be a really nice palette. I'm going to mess this up with some regular andesite here as well, but this is going to be I mean, we have group storage, but like it's way over there, so I just did a little small storage here just for this portion, just so I can clear my inventory pretty constantly and all that stuff. So this is where we're going to leave it today. And yeah, I think it's good. It's all built on the lower slab, so we're safe from magma spawns. I think that's just going to be something that we just have to deal with this season, is just making everything not spawnable, you know? I think we should probably bring some sheep here, to be totally honest. And, you know, yeah, we'll have to bring some sheep here and just use wool and use all the things at our disposal to stop magmas from spawning. But I look forward to the challenge. I do, even though I'm going to complain about it a lot. So that's going to wrap it up for me today. If you're wondering the location, that's the storage building right there. Juxie's part is right over there. So all we need to do is dig out. All we need to do is dig out this roof right there, and then this whole middle section can be more additional castle. So yeah, get used to this look. I hope you're looking forward to just a mega build over the course of a whole bunch of episodes, because I know I am. And we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Love y'all.